What's up, you guys? This is Steven, and I have something I want to talk about right quick. And it is in regards to Asians and interracial dating, and just what I've kind of noticed. And like what I see is it seems like for some reason I think like Asian women seem to date outside of um, like the race or the Asian race or the Asian community more so than Asian men. And for some reason, it just seems like it's like I'm thinking like, why does that happen? And I have like a theory or two about it, but for me, I think like um, no, I think it has to do with Asian men not being represented in the media, in as far as like being like the action hero. Well, well, there are kind of Asian action heroes, but they're not really like considered like sex symbols. So maybe that might be a part of the reason. So maybe when women see other races of men on in the media, they're like, hey, like Asian women are like, hey, they want to get with that. Um, but I see like Asian men don't seem to really date outside the race as much as Asian females, from what I've seen. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe if I'm, mistaken, feel free to let me know. But for me, I think it seems like Asian men seem to stick inside the race and the community more so than Asian women. Asian women seem to sort of, you know, I think like Asian women and Caucasian men, that's a very popular like interracial couple, and I believe that is, I think like half of the interracial couples might be Asian men, no, Asian females and Caucasian men. Um, but I just find it a little strange. But I don't really want to like knock anyone who's dating outside of their race, whether they're Asian or otherwise, because that is a personal choice that they have, and that's their right as an well, in my case, as an American citizen, that is their right to do that. And by the way, I'm coming at this from within, I guess, the American frame of mind instead of like another country. Because I know, like, if I went to an Asian country, then, of course, there would be like Asian people doing like dating Asian people more so than foreigners. Um, but hey, what do you think? Do you think that it's Asian men don't date outside the Asian race or community because they're not desired by other women, or maybe because they might have more, what's the word, like more loyalty for Asian women and Asian culture and things like that. I think is a really interesting subject that's not really touched on a lot. Unfortunately, I think that Asian people are ignored, at least in like American society. I mean, when's the last time you've seen like a sitcom with like an all Asian cast or a majority Asian cast? I think the last one was like American Girl with Margaret Cho, and I don't think it did that well in the ratings. But again, like really, can you think of Asian people in the media? Not that much, not many Asian people come to mind, you know. However, I will say that, like I've seen a little representation of Asian people as far as like Korean dramas are concerned. I think that Korean dramas have become somewhat popular in Latin America, which is, a Western, you know, we're in, like Latin America's in the Western Hemisphere. For some reason, Asian well, like Korean dramas have become popular in Latin America. Well, that is kind of introducing people to like Asian faces and Asian features, um, showcasing Asian men, especially in a different light that they're not used to seeing them in. You know, a lot of times Asians kind of get stereotyped as, nerdy, bookish. I like math, like you know. But people, like all people, are different. You know, I know it's a bit cliche, but that's true. Like, not all people are the same. Every person doesn't fall into the stereotypes of what people think that they should be. And I know I've gotten off subject a bit, but bring it back to subject. What do you think about Asians and interracial dating? Do you think that Asian people should, try and find um, love and acceptance and uplift other Asian people in the process, or should they go outside the community to find what they're looking for? And feel free to leave your comments and concerns and criticisms, whatever. And thanks a lot for watching.